My name is Sean Michael David Lewis. I go by the name Swan. Today I'm in Hemet, California, and I am the voice and the engineer behind the sounds of Good God Father.
He's also MC Swan.
Also MC Swan in my burgeoning hip-hop career. About to blow up. Well, after having now served with the Extreme Tour for the past couple weeks, I can attest to its work as being a true beacon of light in a world of darkness, and the emphasis on pursuing the Spirit, pursuing the gospel, and bringing it to wherever it leads them is really, for me, the core element of what the gospel is supposed to inspire us to do, is to go to those people and using your gifts, whatever you're able to do, and using them to make God known, make God manifest in the midst of all these people, by humbling ourselves and using our gifts not for our own glory, but for the glory of the gospel and the glory of God. So I've known about the Extreme Tour over a decade now. People told me about it, and I'd looked into it, and I'd always wanted to do it, but I knew it was going to be a volunteer effort. I knew it was going to take some resources. So I was really glad once I finally was in that position to where I would be able to volunteer. Opportunity opened up, I took it, and this on the heels of about 10 years of some troubles in my family, which resulted in a separation between all of us, where I have 3 sisters and 1 brother, and I had reconnected with all my sisters, but I hadn't spoken to my brother. And so upon joining the tour, showing up, we went to the New Hope Community Church there in Eugene, and on going to the first Sunday service, after the service, I went downstairs to get some coffee. People were lining up to get the coffee upstairs. I said, no, I'm not going to get that coffee. I'm going to go downstairs and get the black coffee. And when I got downstairs, there was my brother. He was standing there waiting in line to get his coffee. He'd actually just been to that first service with his fiance, and there he was with her. And I went down there, and we were connected, and I said hi, and we hugged, and we mourned, and cried a little bit, and now I'm going to his wedding. I'll be at his wedding tomorrow, 4:30. His wedding's going on at Junction City, and I'm going to be driving it like my life depends on it to get there. And God's got his hand on my life. He has entrusted me with his gospel. He's entrusted me with his Spirit. He's entrusted me with his commission to go into the world, to bring who he is to people that don't know who he is. And for him to be so at work in my life like that, all goes to his glory, all goes to his honor. And it's great. It's an honor. It's a humble honor for me to be able to share that with other people, to be able to say, yeah, I didn't have anything to do with it. Not only that, and just in my life personally, individually, but it's also a testament to God's work in this group, in this organization, the Extreme Tour organization, and the work that they're doing to honestly and humbly commit themselves to the gospel, and to honestly and humbly bring in artists from all walks of life into that mission, into that work, and into that moving of the Spirit on earth as it is in heaven. Having seen all sides of things when it comes to culture and music and festival life, and whether it's secular world or Christian world or Christian worship even on Sunday mornings, it's just a good thing. It's just an awesome thing to see that it's happening in the Extreme Tour in a world where I don't see that hardly happening anywhere, really. Not in such a way that any people from all walks of life, all different Christian tradition backgrounds, and even some who are not believers, people who don't have that background whatsoever, they can find their place in it, they can walk alongside it, and they can see it happening. They can taste and see. They can put their hands on it, and they can ride with it, and they can see it at work. And that really is the work of evangelism, is just letting God do the work, letting God show up, giving God the space to show up. And Extreme Tour is doing that, and praise God for that. I am Swan. I'm in Hemet, California. Extreme Tour 2019. Sicky nar nar, let's shred the beef.